Love the energy. I love the fight.
This is Trailblazer Football and the Paul Peterson Coaches Show.
Love what we're doing.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome back again. I'm Rod Zund, along with the head football coach of Utah Tech, Paul Peterson. It is homecoming week here in St. George. Coach, always a fun time for the team and the community to bring the alumni back and have some fun with a good opponent this week.
Yeah, bunch of activities. Excited to drive a Corvette for the parade. You know, it's going to be a highlight. I think we're passing out some candy a little bit later on in the week, and it's fun for the community, fun for our players.
You got Eastern Kentucky coming in to St. George. I think it's their first trip ever.
Yeah.
Into St. George.
Hope it's a horrible one.
Kickoff at 6 o'clock. We'll have our pregame show on Trailblazer Sports Vision right here and also on the Fan Sports Radio Network at 5 o'clock. So, guys, coming off a thrilling game, if you want to call it that, depending on which side you're on, in Florence, Alabama against North Alabama last Saturday night. 31-30 was the final, Coach. Long trip, second longest trip of the year, about 1,700 miles. Just talk about the whole journey there, someplace that these guys have never played before.
It was cool. You know, I'd never been to Alabama. It's one of the only states that I've never been to and played a game in, and it was fun. The atmosphere was great. The weather was great. Carissa did a great job getting us in a good hotel and feeding us a bunch, and we just didn't come out the outcome that we wanted. It was a tough, hard-fought game. It was fun to be a part of.
Yeah. They were 0-3 in conference play. You guys coming off a bye, and the previous week you got a big win over Stephen F. Austin. But right on the banks of the Tennessee River, you know, that's a big river.
It was big. It was big. It looks like a lake.
Yeah. And so let's show you some of the highlights. Let's start off with first half, second possession. Javian Lofton, he got off to a great start. 4 receptions, 105 yards. This started it off.
Yeah, we'll see him a little bit later. Unfortunately, we went for it on fourth down and weren't able to get it. But really good ball, good catch by Javion.
Yeah, 4th and 2 coming up here, and everybody'd go for it.
You know what? In this situation in the game, I thought it was a good time to go for it. You know, we like the play. I think Kobe forced this one a little bit. Maybe he's a little bit patient. You can see the guy behind him coming open. But they made a good play and stopped it. And hindsight, that was tough.
All right, second quarter, you're down 10-0. Kobe going to Bo Sparks. Bo Sparks, the UAC Freshman of the Week again. He had a big game. Good catch, good throw.
I know. A big surprise again. Like the coverage, like the matchup, Kobe puts in a good spot, and Bo makes plays. That's what he does.
Drive stalled. You got a 4th and 3. Decided to go for it again. Almost had it.
Yeah, we're 0 for 2 on fourth down. They're 4 for 4. I mean, I think that's key to the game. We needed to be a little bit better. But
your defense, they came through for you on the next possession.
Yeah, get the ball back. Big sack in the game. There's only we got a sack and they got a sack. So not a lot of opportunities. They ran the ball a lot. So big 2 99-yard drives and just get backed up, and that's a big play right there by Ronnie.
That's the first play of the 99-yard drive.
Yeah, we kind of stung him a little bit, found a crease. And it was a good job by Ronnie. He had a good game.
And Kobe finding one of his favorite targets, Lofton again, Javion.
Yeah, bringing a pressure and like it. Javion does a really good job with his route and staying high on the angle, and Kobe trusts it, and we throw that route every day. So good
drive didn't stall this time.
No, we get in the end zone, and really, really proud of our guys. It was a good ball by Kobe, really accurate, understand where to go with the ball, and our trusted guy, Ricky, making a play. It's good.
Yeah. You trailed 17-10 at the half. So what did you tell your guys in the locker room? Because it was going back and forth.
Yeah.
Every time you scored, they would come back, and then you came back to match them.
Kick a field goal. I hate field goals. That's what I told them. We want to score touchdowns. I think the way the game was going, we only got 4 possessions in the first half. So it was almost like a triple option team. They wanted to control the ball, make sure we didn't get it. And we needed each possession was really, really critical. And in the second half, I thought we did a lot better job of making sure that we were scoring. We got those long drives, like I said. But it was a tough, hard-fought game. They'd made some mistakes early in some other games that we'd watched. A lot of turnovers they've had. Mm-hmm. And we've been taking the ball away, and neither one of us were able to get any turnovers. So
you got the ball to open up the second half, and you took that one. The length of the field well. Another 99-yard drive. Yeah. Started on the 1.
Yeah, we muffed the kickoff. Good ball right there. All 4 of our receivers, that's Keith Davis with a big catch, had really, really good games for us. We made some really good plays. Ronnie again finding a crease there. We had a good balance in that second half. We wanted to be patient with the run. We'd gotten stuffed a couple times on
Look at that move by Javian.
Yeah, he's like a cat.
Yeah.
We'll see him a little bit later. He's been a good addition to us, and be patient.
That's the toughest 1-yard run for a touchdown you'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah, they had a good game plan to be able to stop our short yardage. You know, on that earlier drive, they were able to. Not that time.
That tied it at 17. Fourth quarter, down 7. Kobe to Ricky on that slant pass.
Yeah, you know, good. We got a run pass option there, and Ricky's gets his head around quick. You can see how fast he gets upfield, which is awesome too.
And what a catch for the touchdown from Bo.
Yeah, really good job by Bo getting that foot down, and Kobe finding him there in the back of the end zone. His first read wasn't there, and so trusting that Bo would get back in the back of the end zone.
Okay, so Bo Sparks, he had 8 catches for 92 yards, a couple touchdowns. You're down 7. You got the ball back on your own 31-yard line, a minute 34 left, only 1 timeout, and you guys put up a pretty darn good drive to have a chance to win this thing. As we get the start, it was Kobe to Davis again to start things off.
You know, we missed a play before. I think the play of the game was they're converting a 4th and 3, and we're able to get a play over the top. We actually had 2 guys in position, and kind of one of our guys fell down. But we weren't panicked here. We had 1 timeout in this situation. It seemed like a ton of time. We actually left too much time on the clock, I thought. But you can see Kobe just hitting the guys. We're getting out of bounds. We're playing smart football. If we don't get out of bounds, we're trying to get the first down in this situation. And
that was again to Ricky.
Good ball. I don't know what Kobe was. I don't think he threw an incomplete pass, maybe just one on this drive. But really, really fun. And then we're able to crease him right there. Bo finds him. We trust it. And he took a little pop. He's taking shots all night. But, you know, this gave us a chance. And I thought at this time in the juncture in the game, like, why go from overtime? Let's get a chance to win it. You know, so many situations and things going through my head at this time with Bo going down. We're like, oh, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And, you know, you think about the play. The play was it's a good play, you know, as we talked about it as a staff. And you know, we wanted to have an answer because they had a really good coverage. You know, you can see it right here. They had 4 guys over our 3, and that's not great. You know, there's still a window there, and Kobe throws it just a maybe bit sooner. We're in that window. But is it the best play? You know, I don't know. You know, looking back on it, you know, if it's not the best play, do I have Kobe turn around and check with us, do a check with me, and maybe take a delay game and kick a field goal, go to overtime? But
that DB made a great athletic play too.
I think he kind of fell into it. I think he should have been chasing Javion there on that. But you know, you look at it, but it's a really good learning experience for us as coaches, and we felt like we put our guys in position. They were all begging to go for 2. You know, they wanted to get out of there with a win, and you just sometimes you take that shot and don't get it.
Okay, you went for 2 a couple of times before that one. Everybody is going for 2 now on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a trend because
on 4th down.
On 4th down.
Yeah,
on 4th down,
going for it.
You know, and then 4th and goal on the 2-yard line. Everybody's going for that. I guess if some analytics say that you got a better chance of doing that.
Well, you don't get many chances to get in those situations, and you've got the momentum, and you're in a short area. They got to stop you. The pressure's on them, most likely. And so, you know, these guys, they went 4 for 4, like I said. Yeah. They went for it on 4th down in their own area on the -22, I think, and the -30, which is crazy. That gives us a short field. So you could see how the stakes were really, really high in this game. And I tip my hat to that coach. He had a lot of guts doing that, and they converted them.
But you guys had been successful all year long on your 4th down plays.
Yeah.
You guys, so it wasn't anything out of the ordinary.
No. On the first one, they just, you know, we had time, and I think Kobe maybe forced that shallow cross. You can see that we have another route coming in the back of the end zone that if he's just a little bit more patient, we had good time to hit that. Then we're good.
Yeah. 3rd down conversions, though, you always want to say, you know, we got to get better on 3rd down.
Yeah.
7 for 12. That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, you know, that's over 50%. And you know, I took our coaches to Ocean's Buffet. Give them a shout out. They do a good job. Our guys like to eat. For us keeping Stephen F. under 40% and us over 40%. I guess it's a chance staying on the field.
Yeah, they were 4 of 13 on 3rd down conversions. So you look at that. You had 123 yards rushing. Kobe Tracy had 397 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Bo Sparks, the freshman player of the week. Kobe Tracy, the co-offensive player of the week. Just so happens that their quarterback was the co-offensive player of the week with him. And so you look at that. Lofton had 105 yards receiving. Walker Jr. had 78 yards rushing. Keith Davis had 94 yards receiving. Ricky Johnson, 100 yards receiving. You look at all that and say, you know what?
It's a good day.
When you look at the stats, it's a game that we usually come out with a win.
Yeah, and it came down, I think, to just a couple plays. It came down to us not getting that 2-point conversion and then throwing it over the top and converting on 4th and 3. And that margin of error is just so small. Yeah. So I was really proud of our guys, and my whole mantra this whole year is just get better. Nobody cares, get better. You know, I feel like we took a good step. I think we got better. We played really good football, and they did too at that time, and just enough to be able to win. Yeah. So it's unfortunate.
All right, we're going to take a break. When the Paul Peterson Coaches Show comes back, we'll talk to a couple of the stars from last Saturday night's game, get their thoughts, and look ahead to homecoming week. That's when the Paul Peterson Coaches Show comes back.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. Because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at SouthernUtahRealEstate.com.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
It's any card for the win right now at Mountain America Credit Union, which means it's time to score some cash. Simply tap, swipe, or click checkout with any Mountain America debit or credit card to be entered into a weekly giveaway for up to $500, now until September 30th. Visit macu.com/anycard to learn how to earn extra entries or to open a new account today.
And welcome back to the Paul Peterson Coaches Show. Utah Tech coming off a tough 31-30 loss in Florence, Alabama to North Alabama. And they're getting ready for homecoming week this week. Eastern Kentucky in town, Saturday night, 6 o'clock kickoff. We got a couple of guys here. Javion Lofton, you saw some highlights of him earlier. And then Devin Perkins, the cornerback. Guys, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so let's go back to last week. And before we start, we charter. And there was a foul up, so we had to spend the night, right? So we got to give a shout out to Carissa for seriously. 80 to 90 hotel rooms, right?
Where is she? She's in here.
It's her birthday too.
She's hiding. I want to sing happy birthday to her.
But how does that affect you guys? You expect to fly home after the game, but you had to stay in Alabama another time. You just take it with a grain of salt. You just roll with it, or what?
I think in this game of football, there's a lot of adversity, and I was just a small example of it. We had to stay an extra night. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. That's the second longest trip that you guys will take, about 1,700 miles away from St. George. Just talk about there and the going back and forth in that second half, and both teams were just smacking it and getting after it, and just talk about Devin. Just all the ebbs and flows of this game, and it was a great college football game in that second half, especially.
Yeah. It's the beauty of the game, going back and forth. We put our trust in offense, and offense puts our trust in us, and I feel like we feed off each other. So.
Yeah, Javion, one of the, I think it was the first game that you had, big numbers as well. Then you have a big number game. It was the Montana second game. They had a big numbers here, 4 receptions, 105 yards. You were getting behind the secondary, and Kobe was finding you. Just talk about. Is it a rhythm thing? You're saying, okay, I got this guy, I can get around him?
Well, Well, I trust Kobe. Kobe trusts me, and we have good chemistry. So when he puts the ball in the air, it's expected for me to go make that play. It's the standard.
Yeah.
So it's not. I wouldn't say it's a rhythm thing. I mean, there's times where I'm feeling like, oh yeah, I'm hot right now. Keep feeding me. But at the same time, that's the standard at all times. So
yeah, right there. Look at him. He wants that ball.
Yeah, and you almost got in the end zone too. What were you thinking when you got tripped up there and didn't make it to the goal line?
Yeah, I knew I should have got in there.
Well, you want to. I mean, it's funny because sometimes you're running that fast and that far, you don't know where you're at.
Nah.
So you're just trying to secure the catch and make sure we get possession of that ball. But
right.
But that says something about taking the deep ball and then also going across the middle and taking a hit. Mm-hmm. That takes a lot of courage.
Well, I've been proud of these guys because it depends on what the defense is giving you, what we take on our offense, and these guys have done a really good job when it's their turn and making big plays. I mean, 4 catches over 100 yards is sweet.
That play, the last one we saw right there, you stopped on a dime and reversed. That was pretty special.
I planned that from the start of the play, too.
You did?
I had a feeling that I just knew I was going to be able to beat somebody to the outside, so I just gave it a shot.
Yeah?
Jumped it, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Devin, the previous 4 games, you guys had 11 takeaways on defense. You did get one. So do you talk about that as a defense saying, oh, okay, that's not like us? Because you guys were a takeaway machine there for 4 games.
Yeah, I feel like it comes to a lot of just trusting our techniques and eyes and obviously tackling, just trusting our coaches.
Now, Coach, you've been talking about this, want to get off the field, third down conversions on the opposing team. They were 4 of 13. Do you guys look at the stats and say, okay, we did our job there? Are you stat lookers?
We're never satisfied. Coaches show us numbers, but at the end of the day, it's about getting off the field and letting our offense go cook.
Yeah. They were able to maintain those drives on those 4th downs too. Despite what that looked like, they still maintained on the field. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we got
homecoming week, you're 1-1 in conference. They're 2-0 in conference. So you guys are right there still with an opportunity to achieve your goal of a conference championship. This will go a long way because then you'll be 2-1, they'll be 2-1. You guys will only be maybe a half a game out of first or maybe even tied for first. So just talk about, the anticipation, homecoming week. We're going to have a great crowd, all the fun stuff going on. Devin, just talk about this. You've been homecoming, here before in high school. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal. The crowd is involved, definitely. And like I said earlier, we just feed off each other, offense and defense. So, yeah.
For sure. Definitely that stuff. But also, I don't think the standard changes. We come to work the same way we did last week. Mm-hmm. Obviously harder, but we come with the same intensity, and the goal is always to win. So whoever plays the hardest for 60 minutes is going to win this game.
Yeah. Now I asked Bo Sparks this. He ran a 4.35 in high school and a 10.3 state champion in Texas.
He's setting up a race right now. Huh?
But I asked him, is he the fastest guy? And anybody I ask that, your name comes up, Devin. So let's figure this out. Are you faster than Bo Sparks?
It's been that way since I was a freshman here. I was a track guy in high school too, so yeah.
So what was your fastest time in high school?
I ran a 10.66 as a junior.
A what?
A 10.66.
10.600.
Yeah.
So Bo ran a little bit faster, but now Perks, you put on like 20 pounds of muscle,
30.
at least 30 pounds.
Really?
30.
So that'd be a fun race. I'd love to see that. That'd be good.
Well, let's do it.
Let's tee it up.
Let's do it. We'll get the camera out there.
Let's wait a few weeks, okay?
Let's wait. Okay.
About Thanksgiving time, we'll do it.
After a big meal.
There you go.
Okay, so don't let us down. We're going to have that. We want to solve this.
Ultimate confidence.
Okay. When we bring this up, basically everybody that you bring on the show, they're your leaders. I mean, everybody you bring, they've got the leadership qualities that a head coach looks for. These two, on offense and defense, they've got the same thing.
Yeah, here's the thing. We take them from wherever they came from, and their parents have raised them well. We tip the hat to their parents, and we just try to add value to that and help them develop as a person. But these guys, they have the mindset of a champion, and they just anything they do, they want to be the very best at it. And they're highly competitive with sometimes too much aggression, but they're fun to be around, and it's fun to be around those type of people because it motivates me as a head coach to be able to bring it every day and to help them be successful. They love it.
Yeah. Javion, you're a transfer from Liberty, and by the way, I was going to put this on, but that's in the past. He had the Odell Beckham catch Yeah, like that. So just go to YouTube or Google Lofton Liberty one-handed catch, and you'll get it. It was pretty impressive. But give us a little bit of idea of who you are, where you came from, and why you made the switch from Liberty to Utah Tech.
Yeah, so it was a hard transition for sure. The reason why I made the switch was because my old coaching staff was leaving Liberty. You know, I entered the transfer portal and some opportunities were being shown to me, but an opportunity that caught my eye was here because, you know, my brother was committed here.
Yeah.
And I just was crazy to think, like, what a blessing it is to, you know, play my last year of football with my brother and also my first year of football with my brother.
Yeah.
You know, so God, you know, gave me that blessing. And, you know, since I've been here, you know, I've just been glorifying him in all the ways that I can, you know, with this platform. So I know, like, even just being invited out here today, you know, God's allowing me to glorify him in his ways today for sure.
And how cool is that? I mean, you got brothers that played. You know, I mean, how cool is that to play with, and your younger brother, right? Yeah.
These two are awesome. I can't remember what game it was. I bumped into them, and I think they had their dad on their phone, you know, saying a prayer and giving thanks for the opportunity. I mean, that's what it's about. Yeah, for sure. It's great.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Okay, so you're a cowboy, huh? Yes, sir. So what about you?
From Las Vegas, Nevada, right around the corner. I got blessed with a scholarship in high school and came here, fell in love with the place.
Yeah. So was there one defining moment you say, okay, this is for me?
Like before I came here, or
the Utah Tech is for me. The Utah Tech is for me.
Yeah, like I said, on my visit, hospitality from the coaches and players, where it was great, and then just visualizing myself playing on the field. So.
Okay, well, now we come to the part of the Paul Peterson Coaches Show that we love. All right, let's start with Javion Lofton. Let's go back a few years, Javion, to this picture.
Oh, nice.
Did you want to be a fireman?
Never in my life. But in that photo, I did for sure.
Yeah. Oh, look at you, dude.
I'll tell you this, though. To this day, I have that pillow.
Do you really? Get the heck out of here.
I do.
That's legit. What is it? Is that like a...
It's like a race car. I don't know. It was my favorite pillow.
Really?
It looks like a Pokemon or something.
Did you bring it to college with you?
No, I didn't. It's at home, but I do have it.
That's cool.
Okay, so that's Javion. Devin, it's your turn to go back in time.
Oh, look at the cute big stepper right there.
Yeah.
Big stepper right there.
So
I just want to pinch those cheeks.
We got another one coming. There you go.
Yeah, man.
There you go. What are you, about 3 years old there, maybe?
Probably. I don't even know.
Yeah.
You guys both look sweet.
So how many, tell us a little bit about your family, Devin. How many, people are in your family?
I have a great mom. I have 3 younger sisters at home and just, single parent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what about you?
I'm also the oldest of 3 siblings, 1 brother and 2 other sisters. But my brother that goes here has a twin sister that also goes here that is on academic scholarship. So.
Oh, really? That is awesome. So you got a lot of family here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wait, Dev's got some more. He's got some more people he needs to get
a
a shout out to, or else you're going to get in trouble, dude. I'm trying to help you out.
Obviously, my beautiful fiance and then my beautiful daughter, Malaya. Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 1 on the 2nd.
Just turned 1.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that is so awesome.
Yes, sir.
So who stays up at night?
She's been sleeping, but it's mom's job. You know,
Okay,
she's a great mom. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at this week's opponent, Eastern Kentucky. They were a top 25 team until they lost last week. So that's when the Paul Peterson Coach Show comes back.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. Because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at SouthernUtahRealEstate.com.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
It's any card for the win right now at Mountain America Credit Union, which means it's time to score some cash. Simply tap, swipe, or click checkout with any Mountain America debit or credit card to be entered into a weekly giveaway for up to $500, now until September 30th. Visit macu.com/anycard to learn how to earn extra entries or to open a new account today.
Week here at Utah Tech. Saturday night, 6 o'clock, kickoff with Eastern Kentucky, 5 o'clock pregame show here on Trailblazer Sports Vision, this Fan Sports Radio. Big thanks to Brooklyn Fair, our content creator, for that little video there, and she does a great work. And they have a special day, her and Carissa. We're gonna bring them up in just a minute, but first of all, we want to talk about Eastern Kentucky. They've got the preseason UAC Offensive Player of the Year. Devin, you know this guy, the quarterback. He's the guy that's playing right now. He has the most yards, touchdown passes, and completions of any FCS quarterback that's playing right now. He's a good one.
Yeah. They got a great receiving core, smart quarterback, obviously, and a great running back. So we just got to lock in on our keys and just trust our techniques with these guys.
Yeah, when you look at a guy like this, he's probably going to be a draft pick in the spring. You know, he's the real deal.
Yeah. He's good. You can see he's smart. He's got really good patience in the pocket and is able to find guys. It was late in the game last week, but he's a good quarterback. You know, this is their running back. I think he's number 21. He's their kickoff return guy too. He can crease you if you don't take care of him. You know, their defense, they.
Javian, you like that picture right there? Receiver getting loose and going for a long touchdown pass, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they gave up a couple big plays. It was a really close game, Gardner-Webb last week. It was fun to watch that film. They were going at it. They played their guts out. Both teams did.
Yeah. This was a rivalry. This is a rematch of the FCS playoffs from a year ago. And so they've kind of developed a rivalry. That was kind of a rivalry game for them. But in conference play, they're 2-0.
They're a good team. They're a good team.
Yeah.
They're well coached. You can tell they're big. Stout, long, levered guys, and it's another good matchup. They're a perennial playoff team again, another one that we get a chance to play at, and that's where we want to get to. So we love playing teams like this.
Yeah, Javian, this is a chance for you guys to stay right in the conference championship against a conference champion, a playoff team. So you got to be looking forward to having them here on your home turf at homecoming.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is for any team that we play. We always respect our opponent. And we prepare the same, so it should be a good week this week.
And Devin, it seems like every week you have a top-notch quarterback you got to go against, or a receiver or a running back somewhere that you have to go against. This week, no different.
Yeah. Like I said, it just comes to trusting our keys and trusting our coaches with the game plan.
Okay. All right, you saw the video coming out of the break of the Happy Homecoming. That was put up by Brooklyn Fair, and also all the stuff that you see on social media with football. She's in charge of that, does some great work. Brooklyn, come on up. And by the way, it is Brooklyn's birthday today.
It's yours
so
too.
Come on behind.
Yeah. Birthday. Get the heck out
And
of
then
here.
also Carissa Martinez, where are you? Carissa.
Yeah, you guys got to follow her.
Carissa, there you are. She's
Instagram
the director
and
of
Twitter.
football operations. She makes these guys' life easy because without her, we wouldn't get anywhere, right?
Yeah, we got stuck in Alabama, and she had to find rooms for 100 people.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
At 10 at night, and 3 different hotels, and find food for us. And these guys both do a great job.
Yeah.
We're grateful to have
That's
them.
Chris. Her birthday today. Director of Football Operations, our content creator, Brooklyn. Her birthday as well. So happy birthday.
Do you guys want to give a shout out to anybody?
Well, no, you can stay here. Okay, so Saturday night, 6 o'clock kickoff, homecoming with Eastern Kentucky. 5 o'clock pregame right here on Trailblazer Sports Vision and the Fan Sports Radio Network. And I guess all we have to do is left to sing these ladies happy birthday, right?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Chris and Brooklyn.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Happy birthday to you.
See you Saturday night.